Hi, this is Professor Gonzalez. We're going to take a look at a word problem involving interest. The problem says that you invested $23,000 in two accounts paying 3% and 5% annual interest, respectively. If the total interest that you earned for the year was $1,070, how much was invested at each rate? Okay, so let's have a look at the problem again. So we have two accounts, one paying 3% interest and the other paying 5% interest. And together those earned $1,070 in 1 year. And we know also that the total amount we invested was $23,000. So the formula for finding out the interest is the interest is going to be your principal, which is the amount you invest, times the interest rate, times time. So for this problem, we have X will be the amount that's in the account that pays 3% interest, and we give that as a decimal. And we'll go ahead and make Y the amount in the second account. And that one is paying 5% interest, and again, that's for 1 year. Okay, so we take a look at that and we can say that the interest is the interest rate times the principal times 1. This is what's coming from the first account, plus the interest we're going to earn from the second account. So that's account 2. Okay, so we know that that amount is 1,070, so we'll have this problem right here. And I'm not going to write the ones because they don't really add anything to the problem. Okay, so that's part of what we need to know. But there's something else going on here, and that is that we have a total of $23,000 to invest. So the other thing that we know is that the amount in account 1 plus the amount in account 2 has to equal $23,000. Okay, so we're going to use this equation right here and this fact to solve the problem. So we start out by doing this. We're going to substitute. We're going to use something called substitution. And for substitution, what you're going to do is you're going to come up with an expression for one of the two variables that you can substitute back in. So we said we had x plus y, 23,000. So that means that y is going to be 23,000 minus x. And we can take that and we can substitute that back into the equation right there. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll scroll up a little bit. I'm going to have in the place of y, I'm going to write this thing right here, 23,000 minus x, because those are the same. And so now we just need to work this problem out. This is going to be 1,150 minus 0.05x. And we'll combine like terms. Okay, and move this to the other side by doing subtraction. Okay, and in that case we will have negative 80 is negative 0.02x, or dividing both sides, that will give us x is equal to 4,000. Okay, so the amount in account 1 is $4,000. Okay, and remember that was the account, we'll have to go back up there and check, but it was the account that paid 3%. So how much is in the other account? So the amount in account 2, and that was the one that was paying 5%, we'll use that original equation that y was 23,000 minus x, which in this case is 400. So our second account is going to have $19,000 in it. So we always want to go ahead and check our answer. So in this case, let's check. I want to check that x is 4,000 and y is 19,000. So we'll just multiply them by the interest. And see what that equals. Hopefully it equals what we originally were expecting. We check it out, use a calculator, and we get 1,070. And so that is what we were expecting.